Hello guys, this is Amash and today I have lessons that I think will be helpful to us. There's a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. The book have many lessons but today I'll focus on just two. The first one will be focus on your system, not goals. And the second one will be the power of 1% improvement. To the first lesson, focus on your system, not goals. What is a goal? A goal is a state of affair that a plan is intended to achieve and that when achieved terminates behaviors intended to achieve it. What is a system? Instrumentality that combines interrelated interacting artifacts designed to work as a coherent entity. In Lama's language, systems represent the process of becoming while goals represent the outcome. Example citations in the Bible whereby now servants of God were supposed to focus on the system, not goals. We come to the book of Genesis 6:14 whereby we see Noah who was instructed to build an ark with specific dimensions and materials instead of a simple goal, survive the floods. Noah was given a system of operation including construction which involves many components, gathering animals and preparing food supplies over the time that they were in the ark. Noah adhered to the process led to survival of animals and his family, which was the major goal. Remember, the ark was built within a very long period of time. The example comes from the early church in the book of Acts 2:42 whereby they established a system of daily communal living, prayer and fellowship rather than focusing solely and attracted other through their example, allowing the church to expand without focusing only on the outreach goal. Into the second lesson, the power of 1% improvement. Waswahili walisema haba na haba hujaza kibaba. In short, usidharau improvement kidogo cause improvement kidogo kidogo kila siku inaya will accumulate to a very big improvement. Imagine having 15 minutes every day to work out. In 1 year, you will have achieved a great healthy body or starting to learn a new skill like coding every day, starting with the simplest concept. By the time 1 year elapses, you will be a better character than you were. Adherence to the above citation from Atomic Habit by James Clear. But today, I'll be covering some other 8 lessons. Into the first lesson, the habit loop. Know how habits are formed so that you can break unwanted ones and create new ones. Lesson number 2, identity-based habits. Identify yourself like the person you want to be. This will help you whenever you will be making a decision. Since one will ask themselves the hard question like, does this trait resonate with the character I'll wish to embody? E.g., will an engineer do this? Number 3, make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Those are the 4 laws that James Clear was able to formulate. The first one, make it obvious. Place cues of wanted behaviors on an easy-to-find location and for the unwanted in a hard-to-find place. E.g., one can practice hydration by placing a bottle of water near places where he spends most of his or her time so as to make them take more water. Also, he or she can hide the remote or unplug the TV to help them overcome spending much time in watching the television. Part 2, that is make it attractive. If one wants to read books more, they can interrelate that behavior with one thing they enjoy most, e.g., placing sweets in the book so as to encourage one to open the book and read as they enjoy the sweets or biscuits. Part 3, that is make it easy. Start a habit with the simplest details. Fourth law is make it satisfying. That is reinforce your progress with small rewards to keep up the motivation. Lesson number 4, environment design. Modify your environment to support your habits. E.g., one who is addicted to video games may try unplugging the PS and making the process of reconnecting it very hard to ensure that they do not easily get into it. This will enable them to finish other simple tasks before getting to play. Lesson number 5, breaking the bad habits. Breaking bad habits include reversing the 4 laws, that is, make them invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. Lesson number 6. Track your progress, but do not let it own you. Focus should remain on the system and actions rather than obsessions. In short, do not be obsessed with your progress. Lesson number 7. Embrace the plateau of latent potential. What does latent mean? Latent in the dictionary means potentially existing but not presently evident or realized. Progress is often invisible at first, but small habits compound over time. Clear calls it the plateau of latent potential and suggests that you persist through this stage to eventually see results. So, in short, do not give up. The little efforts that you may be making in life, they might seem not to be amounting to something great, but I can assure you that with the smaller achievement, they accumulate and compound to a greater achievement. Lesson number 8 and the last one, reflect and improve. Regularly review your progress and adjust your systems. Reflections help you to identify where you are struggling and gives you the opportunity to adjust before things spiral. So reflect and improve. Finally, I will end today's lesson with that same proverb that petit à petit l'oiseau fait son nid, meaning that little by little the bird will finish the nest. Remember, you cannot fail if you don't try, and persistence wears out resistance. It's only the little effort of resilience and persistence that makes a difference. If you sit down waiting for luck in a silver platter, be sure it will never come. But when you make an effort, it will amount to a greater success in future. Thank you and remain blessed.